Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, we will be discussing about real case of misconduct happened in Malaysia. This is for our professional practice and ethics group assignment. The topic of discussion is about corruption case involving a former Public Works Department engineer, Azizan Muhammad Yassin. On August 2015, former Public Works Department Azizan Muhammad Yassin was working under Jabatan Kerja Raya JKR as an engineer located at Kulai, Johor. This case presents a significant example of a alleged power abuse within the Malaysia public sector. According to report, Azizan was accused of using his position to a company that linked to his brother for maintenance work involving cleaning services in several roads in Kulai. The contract, valued around RM20,000 Malaysia, was awarded to G2 Amiruddin Trading, a company in which his brother had business interests.
The impact of this case can be seen in several important areas. Firstly, it affects the engineer's career as being charged under corruption laws, can severely damage professional reputation, limit future employment opportunities, and also reduce credibility in holding positions of trust. Beyond the individual, it also impacts the public trust because stakeholders begin to lose confidence in JKR and government agency. When procurement decisions appear biased or unfair, this case also carries serious implications for public safety, as awarding contracts based on family ties instead of competency can lead to poor quality maintenance such as block drains that cause road damage and increase the risk of accidents. Finally, the case affects the engineering industry as a whole by undermining ethical standards and professionalism. It creates unfair competition for contractors who follow proper procedure and contributes to the normalization of unethical practices, which eventually lowers industry standards. Overall, the case shows how misconduct can create long-lasting consequences across career, public trust, safety, and the engineering sector.
On this slide, I will explain the ethical evaluation based on two major engineering bodies, which is NSPE and IEEE. First, under NSPE, two main principles are violated. The first is avoiding deceptive act. This includes failing to declare a conflict of interest and manipulating contractor selection, which shows a lack of transparency and fairness. The second principle is no compensation from multiple parties. Awarding a project to a relative company can be viewed as gaining indirect personal benefit, which is not allowed. Next, under the IEEE Code of Ethics, the key issue is avoiding real or even perceived conflict of interest. Giving a job to a siblings company is considered a direct conflict. IEEE emphasizes that engineers must avoid not only actual conflict but also situations that could appear unethical. Overall, both codes highlight the importance of honesty, fairness, and avoiding any form of personal gain in professional decision.
The lesson that have been learned from this case is first to avoid the conflict of interest. The public officer must ensure the decisions are free from personal or family influence. Second is integrity matters. Even if actions are legal, anything that appear unethical can damage the trust. Next is transparency is essential. Declare the conflicts early and allow others to handle decisions to avoid the bias. Next is accountability build trust. Ethical behavior protect the public confidence and maintains the professional credibility. Lastly, the ethic beyond the rules. Being ethical means doing what the right things, not just following the procedures.
Okay, I would like to present how the issue could have been prevented. Okay, firstly, the official should have openly declared the conflict of interest before any procurement decision was made. An independent officer could then take over the procurement process to avoid any bias. A public agency must enforce strict conflict of interest disclosure guideline for all officers, and then ensure clear documentation, monitoring, and oversight throughout the entire procurement process, and strengthen internal control and audit mechanism to detect potential conflict early. Okay, lastly, about personal reflection, This case, the importance of integrity in professional decision making is remind me to be aware of how action and decision may be perceived by others. I must be more conscious in identifying potential conflict of interest early, and my action should always uphold credibility and set positive example. This case reinforce my commitment to fairness, honesty, responsibility in all professional situations. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum. Thank you.